ahead and get this live rolling. All right, it's 9:05, I believe, so it's a few minutes behind. But we about to get rolling, brothers and sisters. Welcome to OMNIVISIONEDU 360 degrees. It's your host, your brother, Omni Amanashe, okay, also known as Omni Omnis. And as you guys know, I'm a teacher of natural sciences, okay? So today we're going to cover a little bit of information about genetic modification, and I just wanted to see what you guys think about it. We had a couple of bills this week, that went kind of okay, but I wish, they went a little bit better. But it kind of did disturb me that there are people in modern times in this society who been to the store, who bought seedless fruit, bought seedless watermelon, seedless grapes, and don't believe that genetic modification is real, okay? So we just wanted to cover a little bit of information about that today, all right? Genetic modification. So we know what genes are, right? It's a part of your genetic information which constitutes the life expressions of a living organism, okay? So DNA, also known as deoxyribonucleic acid, right, is a self-replicating material by which is present in all living organisms, right? And it serves as a main constituent of chromosomes. And it is the carrier of your genetic information, all right? So we understand that DNA serves a major role in, who we are, our characteristics, our traits, how we look physiologically, our biochemistry, certain characteristics that comes with certain species, right? So genetic modification, we know what modification is: to change, to alter, to change, okay? So genetic modification, a genetic modified organism, is any organism whose material has been altered using genetic engineering technology, right? Okay, so the most common is any organism altered in a way that it does not naturally occur by mating in nature, right? Or by natural recombination, such as reproduction. So anything other than natural reproduction is more than likely genetic modification process, all right? I wave to a few of the people that's in the building. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Appreciate the love and light. A variety of organisms have been genetically modified as of now, as of 2020, right? And humans, animals, and plants. Now, we know that all organisms are made from cells, right? Now, cells are made of atoms. So they're smaller particles that combine together to make molecules. Molecules combine together to make elements. The elements combine together to make compounds, which then translates into the cells, which forms the bodily tissues, right? And that's what makes up your organs as well as the organ system, okay? So the cell is where all the genetic information is, all right? Now, creating a genetically modified organism is a multi-step process, all right? But I'm not going to get all the way into that right now. Like I said, this right here is just a promo for my new video coming out dealing with genetic modification, where I'm going to be explaining in detail, okay, the process, how it takes place, all right, the history behind it, all right, and different organisms that are actually genetically modified. So you can go and look these things up. You'll have references, and I can't wait to see what you guys think about it, okay? But my thing is, as a natural scientist, as an individual who takes interest in nature and knowledge of the universe, I feel as if genetic modification is an infringement upon creation, okay? If the creator is supposed to be supreme or intelligent and this, that, and the third. Why would you change something that God naturally made? Okay, if God is smart, if God is intelligent, if God is omniscient, if God is omnipotent, then why would you change something that God created? All right. So this is my deal with genetically modified organisms. All right. Now, like I said, genetically modified organisms is dealing with humans, plants, and animals, which are all composed of cells. Okay, now the only difference between humans or melanated humans and plants is the substitute of iron in humans for magnesium in plants. All right. Now, plants have the carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen base like all other organic life forms. Now, their source of metallic conductivity is a metal called magnesium. But in humans, we have iron. Okay? Now, if you were to replace those, then we would have more, our cells would appear to look more chlorophyll-like with magnesium instead of having the brown and black dark pigment. Okay? So we're very similar to those photosynthetic life forms. All right? But genetic modification is an infringement upon creation. So that's my main point, all right? It's not something that's good. It's not something that I necessarily agree with, and I hope that other individuals can take the precautions to make sure that, you know, they're making the best decisions for themselves as well as for their families, all right? So I'm just trying to inform you guys as much as I can and sending the love and the light to the universe. Thank you guys for checking in with me. Appreciate the love and the light. All right, let me get the screen back set. Okay. All right. Now, genetically modified crops. Now, you guys gonna really trip when you see some of these crops that's probably some of your favorite fruits, some of your favorite vegetables. Now, the ironic thing is that living in the U.S., living in the Western civilization, and being melanated people, it is very likely that you have never interacted with pure matter, with things that are purely organic. Okay, now there are means that are taken by the government, that are measures that are taken by scientists to ensure that melanated people do not interact with things that's organic. They have an anti-natural philosophy. So this is where I'm going with my naturalism, okay? And being a naturalist. And we're humanitarians, okay? So we're about being in tune with nature, being in tune with the universe, and being knowledgeable, okay? Because knowledge is the only way to ensure cause and effect without having to, you know, try to beg, you know, outside force other than yourself. You feel me? So GMO, genetically modified organisms, the infringement upon creation. That's probably what I named the video too. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to chop it up. If you guys have any questions or anything that you would like me to incorporate in the video, please let me know. Feel free to you know, to put that out there. And I try to make sure I can, you know, answer your questions. But, you know, like I said, it's things that's going on this planet that's not supposed to be going on. You feel me? And I'm very in tune, and I'm very aware of myself and my environment. So just shining, you know, shedding you know, sharing this this knowledge with you guys, and hopefully it helps somebody. Okay. Appreciate everybody for stopping by and rocking with me. The fam, sis in the building, Mom Dukes in the building, and I see a couple of other individuals who you know, who follow me and whatnot. I appreciate the love and the light. Okay, so like I said, man. For example, just one example of a domesticated organism, or a genetically modified organism. So we got to understand that a domesticated organism is a genetically modified organism, okay? Same thing as a hybrid. A hybrid is a cross between two pre-existing species. So you take two pre-existing natural species, and you take the sperm cell from one species and the egg ovum cell from another species, and you fuse the cells together to merge that genetic information, and in doing so, you will create a new species. All right. So this is called genetic modification, and it is very real. Go in any grocery store, any farmer's market, and you'll clearly see we got seedless fruits. And seeds are a part of reproduction. So that's a part of the intelligence of nature. All right. Everything that is of nature is supposed to have seeds. All right. So even Dr. Sebi taught that, and I was really big on Dr. Sebi. So shout out to the elder. I'm saying, R.I.H. to the elder, man. But yeah, so are GMOs good or are GMOs bad? Are GMOs good or are GMOs bad? Okay. What is your opinion? All right. Feel free to express your opinion. This is just a promo video for my YouTube channel, because I'm not only just on Facebook, I'm on other social media platforms as well. Okay. So I'll be dropping my link in the comments below, so you guys can follow me on my other social media platforms. All right. So just stopping by, to show my face and to engage with you guys. All right. Cuzzo in the building. All right. Somebody in the building hating, about to get off the live. I don't know who it is, but I appreciate the people that's rocking with me. All right. And this is independent research. All right. So I don't depend on mainstream scholars. All right. It's my job to go through the information, compare and contrast. All right. I'm not a literal reader where I just take somebody's word for things. 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4. So I'm looking for logic and I'm looking for consistency. All right. And that's my filter for truth. All right. So thank you guys for stopping in the building. Peace and blessings. Cuzzo in the building. Coulda cuz. She already know, I love learning and I love, teaching and just trying to be an influence to the world in the best way that I can. Hopefully it's helping somebody. All right. So knowledge is power, brothers and sisters. So education is key for black people. Education is where we're losing. And once we become knowledgeable, we have the chance to make, quality decisions for ourselves without having other people to make those decisions for us. All right. All right. Peace and blessings. My queen in the building. Love and light to her. You already know. You already know that's the queen in the house. All right. So, GMOs, genetically modified organisms. Peace and blessings. All right. What do you guys think? Should we rock with it or should we not rock with it? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know, man. So, like I said, my philosophy is naturalism. To me, nature is God, all right? Nature is things that are pre-existing, absent of man-made influences. So, if man didn't make it, then who made it? You know what I'm saying? Nature made it. So, I just believe that we're calling God by different names, not realizing that it's the same entity. Okay, nature is the supporting life force. And when we begin to astray from nature, that's when, we run into, negative effects. So as black people, we got to get better, with being knowledgeable about our biochemistry so we can know what's good for us, what to take, what not to take as far as medications, because at the end of the day, we're still dealing with colonialism. You feel me? So we're still dealing with colonialism, family. It's 2020, and, the indigenous people never got their land or their resources back. So when you go to the doctor, you're dealing with colonialism. When you go to the school, education, a lot of the times you're dealing with colonialism. You feel me? When you're dealing with religion, we're still dealing with this colonial presence. So, you know, until the colonials make right what they made wrong, then I can't let my guard down, and I got to stay with this independent research. But I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. There'll be more segments, and we got a lot of more building to do. All right? So like I said, appreciate the love and light. Knowledge is power. Black power. You know what I'm saying? And you are that universal intelligence, brothers and sisters. So I appreciate y'all, man. And I'll be dropping this video really soon, so be on the lookout for me. Like I said, I'm going to drop my other social media links in the comments below, so you guys can just follow me right on over. It should be a smooth transition, all right? So peace and blessings to everybody. Like I said, 2020 is a new year. You feel me? This is a new age, and black people, we are on the rise. So, black power, thank you for your time and energy. One universal love, one universal science, one unified field. Ashe.